This is the Shammas Right-Wing Politics Monitor for Monday, July 6, 2026. Marine Le Pen is due to learn on July 7th at 13:30 whether the Paris Appeals Court upholds her 5-year ineligibility in the European Parliamentary Assistance case. The ruling will shape Rassemblement National's 2027 presidential plans, with Jordan Bardella preparing in case she can't run.
Rassemblement National has appointed MEP Julie Rechenu, 30, to lead its Yvelines Federation, replacing Laurent Morin after nearly 6 years. Rechenu says she'll expand the party's roughly 2,000 local members and strengthen communications ahead of future local and possible legislative contests.
Turning now to the United Kingdom, Nigel Farage has been referred to the parliamentary standards system after claims he failed to declare support from George Cottrell. The allegations concern security, social media staff, and use of a property before Farage became an MP. Farage denies breaking any rules.
In news from Germany, the AfD ended its party congress in Erfurt by reaffirming its ambition to govern and backing the Weidel-Krupalla co-leadership. Co-chair Tino Krupalla said the party's focus now shifts to upcoming state elections.
Defense Minister Boris Pistorius said he'd have grave concerns about sharing classified Bundeswehr information with possible AfD ministers. According to Deutschlandfunk, the warning comes as polls put the AfD on course to top September state elections in Sachsen-Anhalt and Mecklenburg-Vorpommern.
Over in Hungary, Viktor Orban-linked think tank MCC Brussels is facing a funding crisis after Prime Minister Péter Magyar said the state would stop financing MCC and affiliated organizations. MCC Brussels had reported €6.37 million in 2024 funding from MCC Budapest and says it may need alternative funding from September.
PP and Vox hold a combined lead of more than 12 points over PSOE, Sumar, and Podemos in vote estimates, according to El País.
Llanos Masso, president of the Valencian parliament, said candidate selection matters less in Vox because the party is highly vertical. She said Vox uses its roles in institutions and regional governments to try to change the system from within.
Turning now to Sweden. Sverigedemokraterna is proposing a citizen veto against municipally driven redevelopment of villa neighborhoods. The party says projects that fundamentally change an area should be blocked if 25% or more of nearby property owners object.
Across the Atlantic, in Brazil, Flavio Bolsonaro sent Washington a letter asking Donald Trump to delay threatened 25% tariffs on Brazilian goods for 180 days. G1 says he argued the tariffs would politically benefit the current government and floated limits involving PIX and Brazil's role in Mercosur.
La Libertad Avanza is seeking opposition support for a Senate session next week to debate private property legislation, the Ley Hojarasca, and about 30 judicial appointments. According to Noticias Argentinas, the agenda will be set Wednesday, and a session could follow on July 15th or 16th.
Back in France, Edouard Philippe used his first major presidential campaign rally in Paris to attack Rassemblement National as opportunistic and ideologically inconsistent. Politico reports about 5,000 people attended the event.
That's the Shammas Right-Wing Politics Monitor for Monday, July 6, 2026. Sources are in the show notes. This episode is AI-generated. Verify claims against the original sources.